Good morning. Today is a new beginning, a fresh opportunity to remember who you truly are, a being created by a divine mind, filled with light, wisdom, love, and power. You are not here by chance. This moment has been perfectly chosen for you to connect with your inner self. This sacred space lives within you and knows everything. Let's begin this day by affirming what is true, eternal, and unchanging with time. As Connie Mendes said, everything decreed with feeling and conviction manifests. Today we will decree a higher reality together. I invite you to close your eyes if you wish, to breathe deeply, and to allow every word you hear not just to touch your mind but to penetrate your heart. This is a space of transformation, a space where truth replaces fear, light replaces confusion, and faith replaces discouragement. Today I align with what is good, correct, and true. The divine order is now established in every area of my life. Nothing can divert me from my path, because I am supported by infinite wisdom. I declare this day is perfect because it was created by the same intelligence that created the universe. And if the universe makes no mistakes, then I am not mistaken by being here. I now accept that love is the force that moves my world. I don't need to force or control. Love guides, sustains, and elevates me. I am a channel of light, and from this moment, I allow that light to express itself through my thoughts, words, and actions. Today, I choose to think with clarity, speak with love, and act from faith. I release every idea of scarcity, lack, or fear, because it no longer belongs to who I am. My provision comes from an inexhaustible source, and that source is God, the good, the eternal. I am not defined by my past. I am defined by who I am in essence, a being who is free, prosperous, and profoundly loved by life. Today I receive with gratitude all that the universe has prepared for me. I open my arms and my heart, because I know that I lack nothing, and everything arrives on time. I am at peace with who I was, I am at peace with who I am, and I am at peace with who I will be. Breathe, inhale deeply, and as you exhale, release everything you no longer need. Return to your center, to the certainty that everything is well. This day is full of opportunities, not fears of miracles, not doubts of truth, not illusion. Affirmations are keys, keys that open invisible but real doors, doors to a more complete, prosperous, and conscious life. Every word we utter, every idea we hold with faith, activates a vibration that turns into form. That's why today we will open the doors to abundance together, not from a place of desire, but from the recognition that it is already ours by divine right. I invite you to make this moment a sacred habit, so that every morning when you open your eyes, you remember that you are the creator of your experience, and that what you affirm with conviction will manifest with power. If you decide to practice this consistently, if you allow these truths to gently penetrate your mind and soul, your life will change. Not because we say so here, but because it is a law, and spiritual laws never fail. Today is the best day of my life, and I will live it with resolve, with joy, and with gratitude. I wake up with a grateful heart because I have a body that works, that sustains me, and allows me to move. I am grateful to be able to breathe without difficulty, to walk, to see, to hear, and to feel life in every cell. I am grateful to have a clean and comfortable bed, a warm place to rest and wake up in peace. I am grateful for the food I have access to, the clean water that awaits me to hydrate and renew myself. And above all, I am grateful for the opportunity to live this new day with awareness, with new choices, with new strengths. This is my moment, and I receive it with open arms. If you are going through a health problem, I want you to remember something essential. Your body is not your enemy. It is looking for a way to heal, and you can help it with your mind, with your words, with your attitude. Today, instead of focusing on the ailment, choose to speak to your body with respect. with love, with patience, because as Connie Mende taught, every positive thought affirmed with faith transforms into health. And if you need a new beginning today, repeat with me, I am perfect health because it is a divine idea, and the divine does not get sick. The light of God is in every cell of my body. My entire being responds to good and only to good. I do not accept sickness. I accept the health that is mine by right. These are not just simple phrases. They are decrees, they are seeds, and if you repeat them with faith and consistency, you will see how your body begins to align with that truth. You don't have to understand everything, just believe that it is possible. Your health can improve, your body can renew itself, and this can be the first day of change. I am positivity, and although life sometimes presents me with challenges, I choose to see the good, even in what I don't immediately understand. Everything has a purpose, and I am learning to trust. I live an increasingly full life, and I am grateful for the good people who accompany me on this path. They aren't always many, but they are true. They support me, inspire me, and reflect what is also within me. I am perseverance. And although tiredness may arrive, and though the results may take time, I do not give up. I continue because I know that persistence builds miracles. I am also patient. Patience with myself, with others, and with life's timing. Everything arrives when it is supposed to, and my soul already knows this. Today I give myself permission to trust. Today I affirm what is true, and every word I declare makes space for a more luminous reality. I am positivity, and that doesn't mean that everything around me is perfect, but that I have decided to look at life with different eyes. Where others see an obstacle, I choose to see a lesson. Where there is a delay, I choose to see preparation. Where there is a void, I choose to see space for something better. I don't focus on what I lack, but on everything I already am and everything I already have. I am grateful for the small things, a kind word, an unexpected sign, a moment of peace. Harmony surrounds me and lives within me. Everything that happens cooperates for my good. I live an increasingly happy life, not because everything is easy, but because I choose to surround myself with people who add to me, who help me grow, who inspire me with their way of being. And when those people are not around, I become my own best company. I speak to myself with respect. I listen to myself with affection. I treat myself with love. I am a center of attraction for good, sincere, and like-minded people. I am perseverance. I have fallen many times, and yet I am still here. Every failed attempt has taught me something I needed to learn. Today I recognize my inner strength. Today I value my journey, even if it is sometimes slow, because I know that nothing I have lived through has been in vain. I insist, I resist, and I conquer. I am also patient. I do not rush, and I do not compare my timeline with anyone else's. Life is preparing me for the best, and I am also preparing myself every day to be a little stronger, a little clearer, a little closer. Today I open myself. I truly open myself to receive, not from a place of anxiety or urgency, but from the certainty that all good things are already on their way. I allow great blessings to come to me. I recognize them, I accept them, and I am grateful for them, even before I see them manifested. I know that the universe always responds, even if it sometimes does so in silence. And today, from a place of calm, I say thank you for all that you are already sending. I am in perfect harmony with all the good in the universe. I am a magnet for everything good. And what I attract doesn't depend on luck or chance. It depends on my vibration, on how I think, how I feel, and how I act every day. Today, I choose to vibrate at a high frequency. I choose thoughts that uplift me, emotions that nourish me, and words that build. All good things flow toward me, like a river that never stops. I attract love, love that builds, that uplifts, That doesn't hurt. I attract health because I recognize that health is my natural state. I attract opportunities aligned with my purpose, and success comes effortlessly as the natural result of doing things from the heart. I lack nothing. Everything I need flows to me with ease. Life loves me and responds with generosity. Today I do not pursue, I do not demand, I do not exhaust myself. Today I become the space that receives. I am constant wisdom, and that wisdom does not come from the noise of the world, but from something much deeper. My connection with the divine mind, which guides me even when I am not aware of it. I trust that inner voice, that silent intuition that has sustained me even on the darkest days. I know when to stop, when to move forward, when to let go, and when to hold on. My body is also wise. It speaks to me through sensations. It shows me what needs to heal, and from today on, I begin to listen to it with attention and respect. I am self-love, and self-love is not egoism or defensiveness. It is care, rest, nourishment, clear boundaries, and loving thoughts. My body is my temple, and I treat it with tenderness and honor. Every cell within me responds to the love I give it. I can heal myself physically and emotionally, because I am not alone or separate from anything. I am united with a source that regenerates everything, and through my thoughts, my decisions, and my intention, I activate that restorative force within me. Today I speak to every part of my body, to my organs, my muscles, my bones, my dormant emotions, and I say to them, you can relax. I am safe now. I am returning home. The divine intelligence within me knows how to heal every cell. Today I release all memory of pain and give myself permission to heal. I am a decisive person. I no longer doubt myself. I trust what I feel. And when I make decisions from a place of love, they are always the correct ones. Even if the result is not immediate, my soul knows where it is going. Today, I commit to myself, to my health, to my well-being, to my process, and I am grateful because the healing has already begun. Today, I consciously and lovingly release everything I no longer need. I eliminate past memories that do not contribute to my evolution because I understand that carrying the old prevents me from receiving the new. I do not cling to what hurt me because the past does not define who I am now. I am grateful for what I have lived, but I do not relive it. Today I choose to move forward with more lightness, with more peace, and with more freedom. I release the past with love and open myself to a renewed present. Every experience has taught me something valuable, and I am ready for the next chapter. I am a profoundly grateful person, and I do not need great things to feel fulfillment. I find joy in the simple, a hot cup, an honest conversation, a look that understands without words. Gratitude returns me to the present, and in this present I recognize that there is much more good than I sometimes manage to see. Gratitude uplifts me, strengthens me, and opens the doors to more blessings. Gratitude is my attitude and my path toward all that is good. I am magnetic. I effortlessly attract what vibrates in harmony with me, people who nourish me, who respect me, who push me to grow, situations that fill me with purpose, with expansion, with well-being. My energy speaks before my words, and today I decide to vibrate in love, in trust, in worthiness. What I need comes to me at the perfect moment because I am an open channel to the good. My energy attracts only that which contributes to my happiness and growth. All good things feel called to my life. I am peace, not the peace that depends on what is external, but the peace that is born from being in tune with who I am in essence. I am tranquility because I trust that life always sustains me, even when I don't understand the process. And I am love, not because it is given to me, but because I choose to be it. I relate to others from a place of respect, from listening, from the soul. Peace lives within me, and I carry it into everything I touch. Today, I become a safe space for myself and for others. I am freedom, a deep freedom that does not depend on what others say or on external circumstances. I am free because I choose my thoughts. I choose how to live, how to feel, how to react. Today I decide to live according to what my soul needs, not according to the expectations that were imposed on me. I choose what is good for me, what represents me, what honors me. I am free to be who I came here to be. My life belongs to me, and I build it from love and truth. Everything I set out to do today, I achieve with ease and happiness because I no longer act from pressure or from demands, but from clarity, from focus, and from confidence. I don't need to force things. When what I desire is aligned with my well-being, life takes care of opening the paths, and I walk with determination, without fear and without hurry. What I desire with my heart is realized with harmony. My success flows because I flow with life. My cells are perfect, young and beautiful. It doesn't matter what I have been told or what I have lived through. Today I bless my body and speak to it with love so that it remembers what it is in essence: strength, regeneration, intelligence. Every cell within me responds to this new energy of love and begins to renew, repair, and strengthen itself. My body knows how to heal, and I cooperate with it in total trust. Youth and natural beauty express themselves in me with harmony and fullness. Miracles always come to me, sometimes in the way I imagine them, and other times in completely unexpected ways, but they come because I am open, because I believe, because I no longer put limits on what God can do in my life. Today I declare myself available for the extraordinary, and I receive it with enthusiasm, with gratitude, with joy. I am surrounded by miracles. Today I allow myself to see and celebrate them. The best can happen at any moment, and I am ready to receive it. I am a serene person. My energy no longer reacts to chaos, because I have learned to find the silence within me. I am calm because I trust in the perfect rhythm of life. I don't need to run. I don't need to prove anything. What is for me arrives without anguish, and I am peace. The peace that doesn't depend on what is happening outside, but on what I choose to hold inside. Today I choose to be at peace with myself, with my history, with my decisions, with my current moment. And that peace is reflected in everything I touch. Peace inhabits me, protects me, and guides me. Blessings come to me every moment, and I am learning to recognize them. Sometimes they are big gifts, and other times they are small signs that tell me, you're on the right path, keep trusting. I am in tune with all that is good. I am receptive, grateful, and open. Everything that comes to me cooperates for my greatest good. My life is a fertile field for daily blessings. I am constant growth. I am not the same person I was yesterday, and that's a good thing. Every experience, every emotion, every lesson transforms me, and even when they are difficult, I keep moving forward, one step, one breath, one decision at a time. I learn from everything, from pain, from joy, from silence, and from movement, and I celebrate myself for not stopping. Every day, I become a more conscious and loving version of myself. I am intelligent. My mind is clear, focused, brilliant. I know how to solve, how to choose, how to move forward. I am emotionally intelligent because I no longer let myself be dragged down by my emotions. I recognize them, I listen to them, and then I choose from a place of calm. I am also intellectually wise because my mind is in constant expansion. I learn, I become interested, I deepen my knowledge, and I use everything I learn to build a better life. My mind, my heart, and my soul work in unity. I trust in my ability to understand, to create, and to evolve. Thank you, universe. because in my life there is a presence of love and protection, a superior force that watches over me, guides me, and wants the best for me and for all of humanity. This power that some call God, I feel is a loving, wise, and just parent who accompanies me even when I don't perceive it. Nothing that happens to me is by chance. Everything is supported by a higher intelligence, and I trust in it. I am divinely guided at all times. There is a superior power that loves me, takes care of me, and leads me toward the best. I love being who I am, and although it has been hard, today I recognize myself, accept myself, and honor myself. I am not perfect, but I am real, and within me lives a beautiful force, a light that deserves to express itself without fear. I love my life, not because everything is easy, but because I have learned to see the beauty in the simple and to find purpose even in the challenges. I celebrate myself just as I am, and life celebrates me. I deserve the best simply for existing. I deserve for wonderful things to come to me every day. I deserve well-being, sincere love, lasting health, and constant abundance. I don't have to fight to receive. I just have to open myself up and allow it, because when I align with life, it responds to me with generosity. I receive the good with open arms because it is already mine by right. I am grateful because even though there are still things I want to improve, my life is a gift full of opportunities, encounters, lessons, and beauty. Every day something falls into place. Every day something gets better. Every day I get closer to the life I dream of, and in the meantime I learn to enjoy the one I already have. My gratitude transforms my perspective and elevates my reality. Every day my life becomes more full, more beautiful, and more peaceful. Today, my body is perfect health. Every part of me is in harmony. Every cell, every organ, every system functions with precision, with intelligence, with balance. It doesn't matter what I have felt before. Today I declare that my body is a divine instrument and it has the natural power to regenerate itself. I respect it, I listen to it, I honor it, and with every loving thought, I strengthen it. My body responds to the love I give it. Health flows within me like a gentle and constant current. All my organs and cells work together in perfect coordination. I don't have to understand how they do it, just trust. I trust that within me lies a deep wisdom, a vital energy that organizes everything, and I return that trust with gratitude. Every cell within me vibrates in health, balance, and well-being. Thank you, universe, because today, here and now, I am a happy person, connected with life from a place of love and fullness. I am healthy, not just in my body, but also in my thoughts, in my emotions, and in my energy. I am filled with unconditional love, the kind that doesn't demand, the kind that doesn't hurt, the kind that simply flows and transforms. And prosperity surrounds me, follows me, fills me in all its forms, in affection, in health, in money, in opportunities. I don't have to ask for it from a place of lack, because it already lives within me. I am connected to an infinite source of well-being and abundance. Today, all good things belong to me and manifest with ease. I am an unlimited source of prosperity, because what I give comes back multiplied, because what I create becomes an experience, and because I have remembered my true origin, I am part of a generous universe, and I deserve to live with fullness. Tell me everything you feel, what you are working on within yourself, and if you wish, also share what affirmation touched your heart the most, or what desires you are ready to manifest. I would love to read your comments. This space is your refuge, a place where you can express yourself with freedom, because here, every word born from the soul is welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving yourself this moment of connection with yourself. Thank you for listening with an open heart. I wish you a very good day. a day full of signs, clarity, and unexpected blessings. Because today is not just any day. Today is the first day of the new life you dreamed of. A life where everything is possible, because you now know that the power is within you. And as Connie Mange said, you are the only one responsible for your world, and if you change it within, it will change outside. If this video helped you, inspired you, or simply accompanied you, leave me a like to let me know you're there. And if you haven't already, subscribe to continue walking together. There is always a new message waiting for you here. I send you a big hug, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, may all that is good find you.